Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. We all know Joel Embiid's incredible blend of size, strength, and skill. He says, whenever I want, I'm able to be Shaq. And I'm also able to be Dirk, Kobe, or MJ, or any guard, really. Just a combination of everything offensively. Kevin, whether it's shooting off the dribble or pulling up or ball handling, he does it all well.
He does indeed. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for Denver, out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center, and it's Murray in at the point. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now here's Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. 18 feet out. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. It's a 5-point game. He kicks it to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy, you can tell, who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
Free throw good, Murray.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Now here's Harden. And there's the feed to Harris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Porter passes to Jokic, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
First one falls for him.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
That one is no good. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Harden following the basket by Jokic. Harris dishes to Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Denver leading by 9. Murray for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Harris kicks to Harden. Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray against Harden. A floater, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got 9 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Embiid finds Harden into the lane, and Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6-point lead. Now Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Maxey. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. Good on the shot. Jokic just got his second basket of the night.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
The 76ers trail by 8. Harden kicks to Embiid. And here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Outside Gordon. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here is Harris. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Back to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic a screen. Puts it up from 12. Porter finds Murray. The Nuggets with a new 14. Caldwell Pope with a screen on Harden. Second chance shot. Will not go. This is off the front eye. The 76ers trail by 11. And the pass to Tucker. Here's Maxey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 7 points.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Caldwell Pope with a screen for Murray. For the three. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Murray.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you. You know, sometimes it's that simple. Just get it up in the air and let Harris do the rest of the work.
The Nuggets leading by 9. Passes to Jokic. Murray with it. Jokic with the screen on Harden. Embiid with the steal. Harden outside. Another three for Philadelphia. Harden's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Harden against Murray. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
Free throw drops for Harden.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
The 76ers making a switch here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tighter.
Now, here's Milton. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Gets it to go. That one good from Milton.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And so here's Denver. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. It's good from long range. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Melton. Last time out he had 13 points. Harden finds Harrell. Jordan with the bucket. And now a 6-point Nugget lead.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Now Here is Harden. He's covered closely. Really left alone that time.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Hands it from downtown. Highland's got his second bucket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Melton passes to Harden. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Jordan. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
1:57 left in the first. Harden outside. 11 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Highland misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. He has 6. Here's Brown. Milton grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
He feeds it to Harrell. Pass to Melton.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And the first one drops. Daniel House is checked in for the 76ers. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Highland, guarded by Harden. Jordan a screen on Harden. Highland, good on the triple. Highland's got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harden outside. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Denver in the lead. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Highland. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan a screen on Harden. Highland's shot is good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Here's Melton. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Island in the backcourt with Murray to his side. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Melton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. 11 feet away, and Denver again with the bucket.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. To the middle. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Joel Embiid.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
The Nuggets shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Maxey. And there's a whistle. This goes on Daniel House. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Daniel House. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 8. Passes it to Maxey. To the right side. Here's Embiid. And it's Denver with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From 11 feet away, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And he can't jam it through. Maxey looking it over. Harris finds Tucker. 76ers moving the ball around. Count the basket. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Here's Porter. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Murray, defended by Thibault. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Embiid. Jokic, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Maxey against Porter. Maxey passes to Tucker. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 4-point Denver lead.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that three-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Now the pass to Porter from past the arc. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And again, it's Philadelphia.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Jokic with it. He's got 6. Denver calls timeout. Jokic finds Gordon. Now Porter. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The 76ers lead. Now here's Milton. High post Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lets it go from 14. That's good on the jump shot. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
High post Embiid. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
First free throw is good.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brown the pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope kicks to Brown. Passes it to Gordon. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 20-7 run. And he drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Denver making a switch here. Green's checked in. And Harris drops them both.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Here's Highland. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. On the wing, Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
The Nuggets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the inside. Caldwell Pope. And Embiid with the block. Pass to Tucker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
That's good from Tucker.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets trail by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Green with a screen for Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jeff Green picks one up.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
3 throw good from Harden. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
The shot's good.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The 76ers leading by 11. Harden looking it over. Harris inside the line. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harris has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Brown with the screen on Harden. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Philadelphia's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Highland, guarded by Harden. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's now matched his 3-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Top of the key, Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeff Green picks one up.
You know, looking to score often from there. Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Brown with the screen on Hart. Highland passes to Najee. And the shot is good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Brown with the screen on Hart. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Off target from 3-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
The pass to Highland. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
The Nuggets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
George Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Melton finds Harden. Loads it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The alley-oop throwdown by Harrell right there, emphatically. And he fires up his teammates as well.
29 seconds left here in the second. Highland passes to Najee. Pass to Highland. Melton against Caldwell Pope. Brown sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 6.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Korkmaz trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
You look at this matchup at the point guard position, so much talent in this position in the league. You've got your work cut out for you every single night, Ernie.
The skill game taking center stage. Switching gears here, James Harden had a solid first half of the game.
He keeps the defense guessing. Give him space. He'll hit the shot. You double him, he'll find an open man. That kind of dual threat ability makes it tough for the defense to take anything away.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Harden, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Good on the bucket. Jokic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's the lob for Harris. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you look at Harris, he's really improved as a scorer. He's become a go-to option due to how efficient he is putting the ball in the basket.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Caldwell Pope. Now the 76ers with it. Outside, Maxey. Over to the wing. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Embiid with a screen on Murray. Harden can't hit. The Nuggets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Murray kicks to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now Embiid. He's got 14. Harden outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skills. The defense looking completely lost out there.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Harden against Murray. Takes a 3. Harden, that's good. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Caldwell Pope outside. Deep 2 from Murray. And it's Denver scoring again.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Harden outside. Here's Harris. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jokic.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Harden up top. He's covered by Murray. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight. Murray against Harden.
Right here.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And here's Maxey. He has 7. Back to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jokic. Embiid, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Murray scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Gordon for the tie. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Good, nice job down low. Embiid's got 18 points in the game.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Murray finds Porter. Back to Murray. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Murray. And here's Gordon from outside. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Harden outside. Here's Harris. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Murray. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden outside. Back to Harris. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver, trailing by 5. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. He's got 18.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Here's Jokic. 14 points for him. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Murray with it. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harris kicks to Milton. Embiid with the screen on Murray. Out to Harris. 5 to shoot. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Murray, no good.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And the 76ers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And so House nails both of them. Here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating. Finishing after setting a solid screen.
Here's Melton. He has 5. And there's the pass to Milton. Takes it from 10, and they pick up 2. Milton's got 5 now. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Highland. 14 points for him. The screen from Brown. Highland passes to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Highland's shot is good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their 3-point shooting this past month. The Nuggets 3rd.
And right now, their 3-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
Jordan down low. Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Harrell was screen on Green. House dishes to Harrell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harrell's got 5 points so far.
I love the competitive spirit of Harrell. He never backs down. Shrugs off the tough inside defense and gets it to go.
The screen from Brown. Here's Highland. Defended by Milton. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Green.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
House, the pass to Harrell. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Highland.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the third. Sweet move, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And it's Harrell missing. The Nuggets trail by 3. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got his first basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Picked by Harrell. Korkmaz passes to Harrell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Fearless shooting by Harrell, absorbing a good foul while still firing off the shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the 76ers. George Niang comes in for Daniel House. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. And both free throws good for Harrell. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Brown with a screen on Melton. Highland misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. Melton with the ball. He has 5. Pass to Thybulle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harrell. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Highland. Caldwell Pope up top. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown kicks to Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Green's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. How about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The pass to Harden. The teardrop falls in. Harden's got 27 points.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
The Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Over Harden, and the rejection by Embiid.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, That's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for George Niang. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Jokic with his screen on Harden. Murray, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Harden outside. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden, exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Jokic with his screen on Harden. Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the wing on the left. Jokic against Embiid. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 31 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Caldwell Pope outside. Over Maxey. The shot comes out, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Harden against Murray. It's what a play! Woo!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker, terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 8-point game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Jokic. Good D by Embiid.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Passes it to Tucker. Dishes it to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Fires from 14. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. A nice shot by Tucker. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray against Harden. 6 to shoot. Spins. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. They end the drought. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
The 76ers leading by 7. Inside, Embiid.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Jokic with a screen on Harden. And then Murray with the jam.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Harden. And that one drops for him. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Murray outside. Caldwell Pope with a screen from Murray. Driving in. Good D by Embiid.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Murray against Harden. Out left to the wing. Tucker. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
The 76ers leading by 7. Al Harden pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so here is Philadelphia. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Harden. Basket counts. Harden's got 37.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Porter against Harris. Murray for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Here is Harden. Here's the dish to Embiid. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the 76ers.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Maxey against Caldwell Pope. And they double up Embiid. Porter with the steal. Harden against Murray. Jokic a screen. Murray, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
To the paint, here's Tucker. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the 76ers lead by 11.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Philadelphia shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Harris against Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
Tobias Harris taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. Harris drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 10. Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Harden dishes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Murray against Harden. Porter passes to Jokic. Good. 16 points for Jokic.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Caldwell Pope and Embiid with the block. And now Philadelphia on the break. Maxey's running. Pass to Embiid. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Embiid's got 14 points now in the second half. Harden against Murray. Outside Gordon. Porter outside. And again Denver with the triple.
Well, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Harden against Murray. Jokic with the steal. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one goes. Count it.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Defensive foul. Tobias Harris. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Nikola Jokic.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Maxey. On the way, Harris. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. There's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Harden. Embiid against Jokic. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Harden kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray against Harden. Caldwell Pope on the wing. To the inside. Jokic. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jokic has got 15 points here in the second half. Maxey with the screen on Murray. To the left wing. Embiid inside the line. From outside off the mark.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Back to Jokic. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Harden against Murray, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And Philadelphia has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope for 3. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And so they foul intentionally.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. The line for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey. The line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Porter outside. Denver the rebound. Outside for Murray. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Harden. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing the game of basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.